got one Grinch up here drawn up on the board, and we're going to kind of do something similar to this. I just kind of want to show you step by step how you can do one at home. I started here on this one with the nose, and then did the eyes, and then kind of went around. And it's just like we've been doing with all of our other pictures this year. We're going to start off with simple shapes. The more shapes we add, the more detail that we're going to get. So I'm just going to kind of start off in the middle of his face with his nose, and you can kind of make this picture whatever you want. Like if you'd like to draw the rest of his body, feel free. Or if you'd like to just kind of draw one big old Grinchy head in the middle of your paper, you can do that too. So probably the most complicated shape to draw is the nose. So I would kind of look at it and see how it's kind of almost like a letter M. So there are a couple different things you could do. You could kind of go around, up, down, and it's kind of got a little bump at the top. And that's how I made that nose. You could also maybe use a nose that, if you just kind of want even a more simpler shape, you could probably just kind of use like a little oval shape or something that was kind of like an egg. The next thing I did was the eyes. He's kind of got some diagonal lines that come in for the eyes, so they're coming down. So they come down almost like the letter V right here. So he's kind of got some Grinchy eyebrows. Now, on either side of his nose, there's an eye. So for that, we just kind of start a circle, and then we stop right there. We hit the eyebrow. Do it again. And if yours is looking really scary right now, you're doing a good job. So we put two more little circles here and here, and then we can shade those in. And those will be our eyes. We're going to kind of do the same thing we did here with this shape to make the mouth. So see how it's still kind of the same kind of V shape. It's a little bit wider though. So it comes down, and it comes down to like a little point right there. It almost looks like a wishbone. Goes up, just like that. We can put a couple little lines on the end that kind of make it look like a smile. We can put a couple lines here and kind of make his eyebrows look like they're kind of coming together in the middle. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go around the face. So he's got a lot of fluff here on either side, and we'll use this technique for the hat too. So what we want to do is we're going to come and find the side of the head, draw a little line like that. Then we're going to, for this fluff, we're going to do a simple shape again. We're going to kind of count on some numbers though to help us. So for that fluff one, it's going to do like a number 3. And then I do another number 3. And you really can make as many of those as you want. The more you make, the fluffier it'll be. We're going to do the opposite on this side. We just make our line. And then we kind of do a backwards letter, or backwards number 3. Then we can just kind of go from here to here, connect those. And there we have his face. We're going to add the Grinch's hat next. To do his hat, we can kind of do that same fluff technique. Here, instead of maybe like a 3, you see how it kind of looks like a little curvy M, or maybe even a W on bottom. So we can just kind of, it's like a W all the way around, M's on top. And then we got his kind of Santa hat. Now the Grinch's Santa hat, I was looking at how Dr. Seuss draws it. It has a lot of straight lines. So what we're going to do, we're going to go it's a diagonal line, but it's straight. Comes to the top, it's kind of like pointy. Comes down to a point. goes to the side. The last thing that we're gonna draw is this little ball of fluff here. Kind of the same things we've been doing with our other fluff. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I made it all the way around. If you want to make it kind of look extra Grinchy, you can go back in and give him some, kind of do some shading maybe on your eyebrows, make those extra dark and extra thick. You might add some lines here or there to kind of give it just a little bit extra detail. But there you have the Grinch.